Good morning, kids. I hope you all are fit and fine and you have read the lesson thoroughly about the real winner. Remember, I told you a story about Amisha? Yes, about the sports day that was there for a school, and Amisha was into the racing. And when she was racing, she saw that Maya collapsed. So she waited and picked up Maya, and then Maya and Amisha both ran to the finishing line. However, Amisha could not finish on the first, but because of her behavior, her generosity, the principal appreciated her. Yes, children, while it is great to excel in sports, theatre, or dance, it's even more important to excel in character. Very important, children. We can excel in sports, we can be good in dance, we can be good in theater, but what is most important is we should be a good human being. We should have a fair character. If we see anybody is in problem or in pain, we should go and help them. And that is what Amisha taught us, that no matter she was winning the race, but she left it for to pick up Maya, and then they both ran. Right? So today we are going to see the words to know and other activity of the lesson. So let's start. Words to know. Stamina. The ability to sustain prolonged physical or mental effort. So stamina is the stamina that you have in your body so that you can do a work for a long period of time. Sportsmanship. Fair and generous behavior towards others, especially in sports contest. So sportsmanship is that you should always have a generous behavior, a fair behavior. You should respect each other, especially when it comes to sports. Yes, don't use foul language, don't yell at people, but you play with fair game. Okay. Gracious, courteous, kind and pleasant. Yes, gracious is a person who's very courteous, who's very helpful, very kind. Ovation, an enthusiastic show of appreciation, especially by clapping. Yes, ovation means, standing ovation means that you are standing with somebody and you are clapping for what they did. Now, be mindful. This is a simple exercise, but it will help you to acknowledge the beautiful environment around you. Select a natural object select the natural object around you to observe, as a flower or an insect. Now just observe it. Look at the object of your choice for a long time as you can concentrate. Look at the object as if you are seeing it for the first time. Observe every physical activity of the object. For instance, if it is a flower, then see the color of the flower, see different parts of the flower and how they are joined together. Think of how flower is important to the plant and what is its purpose. Yes, children. So everything which is there in nature has a purpose, right? What does plant and flowers and trees give us? They give us fresh air. They give us shade in sunshine. They give us oxygen. They provide medicines to us, right? Flowers give us pleasant smell, and they also, trees give us fruit. So this is how everything which is there in nature is always providing us something better and something best. So you think about it and see how, what is the purpose of plant, what is the purpose of flower, see how they are connected with each other. Okay, do this when you have your free time. Now let's do the question answers. Do you think what Amisha did was the right thing to do? Yes, it was a very generous behavior. What she did was very nice. She stopped. She helped someone when she saw that Maya has collapsed. She waited. She helped her. She picked her up. So we have to be very helpful and caring to others. Have you read or heard any example of such sportsman spirit in the real world? You must have, children. You must have watched football. You must have watched cricket. It is our Indian team only. See how Dhoni plays for the team. Whenever he sees that there is a problem in the team, he goes out, and then you see the ample number of 4s and 6 that he gets for the team. So you read it, you search for any of the sportsmen who has done this for the team. What importance does sports have in your routine? Explain your answers in few lines. So sports what does it do for us? It keeps us physically and mentally fit. Yes, we learn to be generous. We learn to concentrate on our game. So sports is very, very important to be physically. We should be physical and active in sports. Okay. Amisha's mother taught her about the advantage of taking part in sport. What other benefits can you suggest? Other benefits of sports is where you learn teamwork, you learn motivating others, right? You gain a helping nature by helping each other. You control your anger, you don't yell on people, right? You take negative and positive feedback very generously and very nicely. So yes, as a sportsman you have to control all these emotions and you have to be very mentally and physically fit. How would you describe Amisha's action? Amisha's actions were very focused. She was very, very focused girl on her racing. She was very generous in her behavior. She was very helpful. She was caring, and she was a very polite person. So she had a good character. You are playing golf and you hit the ball into the woods behind a tree and nobody can see you. It is okay to move the ball away from the team so that you can have a better shot next time when you get the hit. Yes or no, if this good sportsmanship. So for example, you are playing golf and you hit it in the wood and आपकी ball जाके tree के पीछे रुक जाती है. Now you know if you get a next shot and if you hit it, then you can't get a goal. Tree के पीछे से ball goal नहीं करेगी. So what should you do? Should you move the ball because nobody is seeing you? You should not do that. That is not a fair game. We should always play a fair game. No matter whether we are winning or losing, what is important is that we should have a good sportsmanship. Okay. Was there anyone who could have pretended anyone from Amisha falling in these habits? Yes, Amisha's mother was there. Okay, so when you have a good coach, when you have a good guide, they would always guide you what is best for you. If you have somebody who's not bothered about you, then they would say play unfair game, hit each other, abuse each other, yell at each other. We should not do that as sportsmen and as human beings. Before a game, which of the following would be a good example of sportsmanship? Telling an opponent that you hope they lose, ignoring opponent before game, laughing on your opponent when they are warming up, or wishing your opponent good luck before the game starts. So, wishing your opponent good luck before the game starts. Winning is everything, nothing else matters. Discuss. Yes. Now, children, winning is everything. It is everything for all the sportsmen. But then winning is you have to be passionate about your game. You have to practice so much that nobody can beat you. But then that should not give you arrogant. You should not be arrogant, right? So you have to work on your game, keep practicing, working hard, be mentally, physically fit, do exercise, right? Do yoga, and yes, you can win it. But then if you don't win it, don't lose heart. It's always a second time. Okay? Now let's see Tony and Tutu. We should go and cheer our team. They should know we support them. No, I feel too lazy. I don't want to get up. It's important for them to feel that school thinks they are great. Their moral will get a boost if we go. Let's do it. Let's go. So now Tony and Tutu is saying that the school team is playing. Let's go and cheer them. So the monkey is saying, I am too tired and I am too lazy and I am just resting. The bird says that we should go and cheer them. Their morale would be boosted and they would play well. So whenever our school is playing, we should always cheer them with positivity, not with negativity. Getting your opponent, disrespecting your opponent is not good. So don't think about your opponent, think about your school team, cheer them and give them motivation and positive attitude. Okay. Now subject connects, kids. Identify the nouns and adjective in the following passage. I'll do the first two for you. The second one, third one, you do it yourself. Be a good friend. If a teammate gets hurt, make a mistake or feel sad, offer some encouragement words. Never blame or taunt a team member for losing a game. Give up a score or committing an error. You win as a team, you lose as a team. Very important, okay? We should always be a good friend. So a teammate is a noun. Hurt, mistake, feel sad is encouraging words. Blame, taunt is a adjective. Team is again a noun. Right? Scoring, committing, error is win and lose is also an adjective. Say thank you. Your coach deserves your thanks for all the time he or she has devoted to your team. So do that voluntarily, includes coaching assistant, sidelines helpers, referees and other officials. So coach is a noun. Thank you, devoted, volunteer, coaching is all adjectives. Assistant, sidelines, helpers, referee, officials, all are noun. So the third one, shake hand after game, you have to do it yourself. Okay. Now see value for life. Quality of good sportsmen. Play fair, it's just a game. Be a team player. Be positive always. Keep trash talks to a minimum. When you lose, lose it gracefully. When you win, show some class. Respect the decisions of the officials. Yes. So we have to be a very good sportsman. Play fair, be positive, don't talk nonsense or something trash. When you lose it, accept that. Be happy. When you win it, appreciate that. And you should respect the coaches or the umpire or any official's result. Okay. Be wise. There is much more to gain for a sports experience than just a winning record. Children are able to learn and practice values that will stay with them all their life. Good sportsmanship means learning to win through gloating, respecting one's competitors, and lose or win gracefully. It's important to avoid criticism and unkind action towards other. Players should listen to respect to referees and coaches on the playing field. The instructions should be followed while playing the sports. We should be able to end up a game in a positive note. Yes, always be positive and always respect your coach and the team members. Now there are two activities that you have to do in your free time. Think of the time when you lost either a sports or an event. Describe the experience and how you reacted. How would you felt if your friend or another competitor supported you at that time? Do you think of any memory and what event has been different? Do this, okay? Have you ever played a game and instead of having fun it turned out to be a big fight? What was the fight about? What did you think it happened? So do both these exercises when you have free time, okay? Write your experiences in the blank spaces that you have. Right, kids? So this is all about sportsmanship and the real winner. So in life also we have to be positive, we have to be gracious, we have to accept failures and enjoy our winning. Okay? So that's all, kids. I will see you with a new story in my next class. Bye bye and take care.